My name is Joe Reichard. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Saab Doctor. In today's episode, we actually are going to be looking at a code scanner that I got from the same folks that sent me the King Bolin Wi-Fi scanner back in like March or April. So we're going to unbox this scanner, see what it's all about, and test it out on the Beater 9.3 to see why the check engine light's on and what all the codes are. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is the, well, it should be the EDIAG YAWOA201 scanner. This is about $33 on Amazon right now. I will throw an Amazon link below to it, and I will actually put the link to the King Bolin Wi-Fi scanner up in a card above. So let's get to opening this up. I haven't gotten to opening it yet, so you're going to be following along with me. We're just going to rip the package open. Here we go. YA201 scanner. Now, I was reading about it. You can actually do quite a bit with this for 30 bucks. So it's a good, inexpensive scanner. I know us Saab folk like to find good, cheap things. So it looks like this is a good value. It also said it had free lifetime updates. So it comes with the scanner and a quick start guide. I think this is going to be pretty self-explanatory. I've used a bunch of scanners. I own quite a few of them. So, let's plug it in and see what's wrong with the 9.3. Alright, we'll just take it and plug it in. Where's that? There it is. Oh, that is really difficult to see. Anyways, there we go. It's already come up, which is good. So I'm going to guess that the car needs to be on for this to actually operate. So let's turn it on. Oop, let's make sure I don't have any copyrighted sound going on. Okay. So we'll just go. Let's test the battery first. Okay. It's just checking it. It says its minimum has been 11.9, its max has been 12. Okay. Easy enough. Let's go to diagnosis. And it's just going to go through all the different things, tell you if the check engine light's on and whatnot. Oops, did not mean to click. Here we go, DTC lookup. This is what we want to see. Let's see what these codes are. Oh, select brand. Well, here's the moment of truth. We're doing it live. Do we have Saab in here? I mean, I saw GM, but we aren't GM. Oh yeah, check that out. I didn't even check this first. It has Saab in here. Please enter the trouble code number. Well, I don't know that. Oh, that's looking up actual DTCs. Never mind. Okay. Okay, let's check the ECM. Read codes. Alright. So I wasn't going through this right. So what you do first is you hit diagnosis. You let it load everything. It'll tell you that the status is on. Then you hit the back button right here, this red back button. And it'll give you a module list. And then you hit OK. And then you can read your codes. You can look at stored codes, pending codes, permanent codes. We're going to look at stored codes. So it looks like have an evap code, which is a P0496. That's the only code it's showing. Let's see what pending codes we have. Oh, still just the evap code and any permanents. Oh, select code is not. Okay. So, let's actually take this. I'm just going to erase this code. Alright, DTC has been cleared. Okay. Perfect. Well, let's run through. We'll see what it does for component tests. I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do. Okay, it's not supported with this car. That's fine. Let's look in the TCM. See if there's any codes. No codes. Alright, awesome. This is actually a handy little thing, and you know what? It's not a very big unit, so you can take this places pretty easy, store it somewhere. It's just kind of like the Wi-Fi one, where you can just kind of like leave it in your glove box or something. Plus, it's cheap. I mean, $33 for a nice little handheld with a color screen and everything. Read your codes. You could look at live data. I mean, if it were running, which it's not. Freeze frame, all that stuff. So, now that we've done this, you know what I'm going to do? Let's take the car. Let's just make sure it cleared the code right. Take the key out, key in. And yeah, cleared the code no problem. And this scanner actually works surprisingly well. Scanner actually works surprisingly well. I mean, it's just a generic scanner. You know, from what I've seen, I definitely recommend this over some of the other ones. Oop, let me just pull the key out. From what I've seen, I definitely recommend this. You know, if you're looking for something inexpensive to carry around in your car and you don't want the Wi-Fi one, if you just want something you can plug in and take with you that's small, I mean, this is definitely it. It's not a very big unit. It's like, I don't have big hands, but it's like the size of my hand. So, I mean, yeah, I definitely say this is a pretty good unit for the money. So, yeah, does it work on Saabs? It does. Actually, guess what? You know what we'll do? Let's go back. Ugh, keep hitting the wrong button. Go to DCC lookup. Let's put that one in. Let's put that one in and see what it says. Oop. PO 496. Okay. Interesting. Alright, well, it doesn't look that up there, so maybe I wouldn't use that portion of it necessarily. But, I mean, the rest of it seems to work pretty good. Let's see what's in the settings. Ah, here we go. Units. Yep, let's change that to English. I noticed it was in metric before. Well, it looks like we can do some data logging with it. That's pretty nice. And then you can go through and you can look at what system version you're on, because these things have lifetime updates. So, you know, what date it was updated last, the whole thing. So that's pretty cool. It's actually a pretty nice little unit for the money. I'm not saying that because they sent it to me for free. I'd actually think this would be a pretty decent unit for $33 if I were just to go out and buy one. So that's that looks like the excitement with this. All right, now, you know, I just want to say this. I'm not saying this is a decent unit because they sent it to me for free. You know, when I originally reviewed their first one, the King Bowl and Wi-Fi scanner, I was pretty skeptical, and it was a little hard for me to get set up. And like I said, I put a link at the beginning of the video. I'll put one down in the description. I had some issues with it. We got it figured out. It's actually a pretty good unit. It's been really stout. I've used it on a bunch of things ever since then. And you know what? For the money, I mean, here, these are cheap scanners. They're under $50. It's great to have things like this just around the shop, because I have a couple more expensive scanners that if I drop it, if I lose it, I wouldn't be happy. And I know that I've put some of those through some abuse. So, you know, having something like this around the shop is great because if something happens to it, if I drop it, I spend 33 bucks more on Amazon. I don't have to spend $200 more for, you know, another, you know, one of my other scanners that does a whole lot of stuff. So, you know, if you're looking for just a simple OBD2 scanner, 33 bucks, why not? Anyways, thank you for tuning in, folks. I truly do appreciate it. Just remember, if you have enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and Saab on, folks.